dog status, I'm a big dog vet. I pull up on the block in a big Corvette. Yeah, ride around the city with a stick all black. Try with a stove, but we ain't with all that. Yeah.
So check this out, man. Check this out. A couple days ago, one Jussie Smollett, as Dave Chappelle will say, but Jussie Smollett, be respectful, say his name, I guess, was released from jail after only being in there for, I think, like 6 days. I'm just gonna talk about this real quick. It's been out. I'm sure you've heard other people talk about it. But hey, you clicked on this video, so I think you want to hear me what I gotta say. So we're gonna check this out real quick. We'll go to People. We'll go to People magazine, you know. Jussie Smollett to be released from jail. He's already released now, on bond pending his appeal court orders. The Empire actor was sentenced to 150 days in jail last week after being found guilty of staging his own hate crime and filing a false report with the police. Jussie Smollett, known for his portrayal of music artist Jamal Lyon, which I liked him on Empire when I was watching it. At one point, it got crazy. I had to stop watching Empire. It got wild. Once you start chaining Negroes to pianos, I'm like, hold up. What are we doing with this? What are we doing? But nonetheless, his portrayal of musical artist Jamal Lyon on the TV series Empire is set to be released from Cook County Jail after being found guilty of staging his own hate crime and filing a false police report in 2019. Now, I heard Cook County Jail is a rough jail in Chicago, right? I heard it's a rough one. A lot of people were saying he shouldn't be in that jail because that's a rough one to be in. Let me know if you're from Chicago or you know anything about it. Let me know. I also heard people say that he got too long of time. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But to keep going, on Wednesday, the Illinois Appellate Court granted the 39-year-old actor's release from behind bars pending appeal of his 150-day sentence, People confirms. The ruling would require Smollett to post a $150,000, oh my God, recognizance bond. Okay, whatever. But here's the thing, man. This is what I think, and I see they got an article about Taraji. We're gonna talk about that too. I'm gonna go ahead and click on that article. But here's the thing. Here's what I gotta say right now. Actually, let me do the article on Taraji real quick. Then Taraji P. Henson shows support for Empire co-star Jussie Smollett, cites Emmett Till free Jussie. Okay, you stepping in some quicksand, my sister. Stepping in some quicksand. Okay. Jussie Smollett's brother also alleged in a video that the actor and musician is being held in a psych ward at the Cook County Jail. We're going to talk about that. But Taraji P. Henson is standing by her former Empire co-star Jussie Smollett. Days after the actor and musician, 39 years old, was sentenced to jail time followed by probation for staging his own hate crime and filing a false police report, Henson, 51, shared her support for Jussie in an Instagram post on Sunday, sharing an image with Free Jussie written in white font on top of a black background. The actress pleaded for Jussie's freedom, writing, "I am not here to debate you in his innocence, but we can agree that the punishment does not fit the crime." It didn't to an extent. It didn't to an extent. Henson then cited the case of Emmett Till, a black teenager who was abducted before being beaten, mutilated, and lynched by 2 white men in 1955 after a woman falsely accused him of lewd behavior and said in Jussie's case no one was hurt or killed. Okay, so here's the thing. If I'm read up on that. As far as Taraji, you want to stand by him, cool, but the Emmett Till comparison, that's not really, if anything, she should compare him to someone who has gotten a harsh sentence that didn't deserve that, and to someone who hasn't gotten a harsh enough sentence. If that's the case you're making, the Emmett Till situation, yeah, the people who committed those crimes back in the day of killing Emmett Till, I don't think they ever did any time, right? I think the woman admitted to falsely accusing him of doing that, of whistling at her or making lewd behavior towards her, and but she was never did any time. They just let her age out or die. I don't know if she's still alive, but they didn't touch her, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. Make those comparisons. But don't compare. I just think this isn't a situation where you should compare to Emmett Till, because one was falsely accused of something, right? Jussie Smollett, let's be honest, they had videos of him practicing this, right? Videos of this. They had paper trails of him in the payments. All right. So it's like, if anybody's making a false accusation, it's him. So you picked the wrong comparison as far as Taraji go. But as far as Jussie Smollett, there's been reports of him. He wasn't eating for 6 days straight. He only drank water. He wasn't talking. He was pretty much acting like he was not in his right mind, like he was suicidal. But I could have swore he said before leaving court, Your Honor, I'm not suicidal.
I am not suicidal. I am innocent.
If anything happens to me, I am not suicidal. He playing the game, all right? He's continuing to play the game. I gotta call a spade a spade. To me, it looks like him playing the system again and being like, it's no coincidence he was saying all that in court. Your Honor, I'm not suicidal. Telling everybody he's not suicidal. Then he get in there and all of a sudden he in a psych ward. He can't think straight. He not eating right. You know, he's not getting the proper nutrition because he's not in the right mind state. So he get released. And they released him strictly because, in my opinion, that jail system was like, bro, we don't want any more problems. All right? You already falsely accused of us of something before. Not them, but you already pretty much falsely made a report and took time and resources out of something else and made us do this wild goose chase that wasn't real before. So what make us think you won't lie on us and say we beat you, we did this, or if you ending up, dead, they would be looking at us because of what you said, possibly. So I think they just covering their own traction, like, yo, let him go. We're not gonna deal with this. Just put him on house arrest, not house, but probation and all that, house arrest, all that. Do all that, but we're not gonna keep him in here only for him to hurt himself or something and blame us on it. Because at the end of the day, let's be honest, he is just looking like a liar. His credibility is gone. I won't say his acting career gone, because in my opinion, he was talented enough to where he could get another job, and I actually did like him as an actor. But it's been a lot of people came back for worse and had careers. So I'm not going to say his career is done. It's probably going to take a while before we see him again, but I'm not going to say he's done. Somebody's going to give him a chance. But they were like, we're not going to take this risk with him. Let him go. That's what this was. It's not a case of maybe he was innocent, maybe he didn't. Nah, they just covering their tracks and making sure that he can't put any blame on them, because he is a liar at this point. Everyone looks at him as a liar, and he has no credibility as a person. His name is tainted. His name is tainted in Hollywood, in entertainment, and in life. So that's what it is in this situation. That's how I look at this. He played the system again, and he couldn't own up and couldn't accept the time that he put on himself. Now, do I think he got harsher time? Yes. But let's be honest, like, being brown in America, being brown skinned, being black, being a person of color in America, we know that the system has been set up in a way to where things that are related to us will give us harsher crime. And if we do a crime, we on average get harsher time and harsher sentencing. We know this, people. He knew this, but he was trying to take advantage of the Black Lives Matter, of the LGBTQ, because at that time it was a strong movement for them. They were getting able to get marriage laws and everything happen. Like they were making moves out here. And he used both of them to try to heighten him as a person up and host him up and make him a bigger figure out here socially and in America and just internationally. Because if this went the way he planned, if you make a big move out here in America and you raise your stock up out here, your stock raises everywhere. So that's what he was trying to do, and it failed because his plan wasn't solid. It was stupid at the end of the day. And he at the end of the day, he couldn't be a man and just accept his sentence, so he had to play crazy. That's how I look at this. And they let him go because they like, hey, he a liar, he playing crazy, just let him go because it's not worth it. He ain't worth it. That's how they see it. But let me know what you think. Put it down below. If you think I'm wrong, put it down below. Just be respectful. You know what I'm saying? You be respectful, it's cool. And stay at the channel, subscribe too. I don't mind. Like, you don't gotta agree with me, but that's how I see this. Let me know what you think down below. That's it. You my kin folks. I love you. We out. Like, subscribe, all that. Peace, man. We out.